All right, we got some cheap RC tanks off Amazon. We wanted to test them and show you what we think the best budget RC tank for 2025 is. Now, these are a step up or a couple steps up from some of the cheaper $40 and $50 tanks that you see on Amazon, but these aren't as expensive as the $300 ones, but they do have some great features with them. We reviewed this one over here, the Sherman tank, and it did all right. Scale-wise, it looks amazing. They run fine, they shoot, they have sound, they have smoke. But there's one thing that sets this other style apart from that Sherman, this Abrams, and I think the Tiger tank they sell. Mostly all the other tanks that they have, besides the Sherman, all share the same track and suspension. If you look over at the Abrams there, you can see that back suspension wheel there is flexed. Every one of these road wheels actually move. So you actually have suspension travel on this Abrams. Although it ain't the greatest suspension, it works. If you come over to the Sherman, this has that weird VVS or whatever type of suspension, and you have no flex, or very little. That's the actual plastic bending there, but there's no flex. You don't get nothing out of it. So if you want to see a video on this one, click the link above. We'll have a whole video on that, and it is a good tank. If you want an indoor tank or something scale just to sit around or some light play, the Sherman will do fine. We actually have a video out of the Abrams going through a course. Click the link above for that. And now we're just going to do a quick review on this Abrams tank so that we can show you the major difference between the two, and all it is the suspension. You could simply modify this suspension by cutting up some of the plastic, but it's not worth it. You can just get one of these, and it does just as fine. Okay, so the tanks basically do the same thing. Scalability-wise, they look good. We have the figures there. With 1/18, 1/16 figures, we have one without the tank commander in there. As you can see, looks pretty realistic. But when you have the tank commander in there, it doesn't look so realistic. So, you got to choose your characters wisely. Other than that, they fire the same. They have the same sound effects, same control, same everything. I think with the longer barrel, you get a little bit better accuracy out of it than that short barrel there. And the suspension. The suspension is the biggest difference there with the independent road wheels here that actually move. The front road wheel there is still tied to the front sprocket or idler wheel, and it kind of moves weird, but it does. You do get some flex out of it. It's just kind of tight. So we oiled everything up, and it actually runs good. Like I said, the video that's linked in this video and in the description shows it running. This suspension, you just have no give. If this wasn't connected here, and here, then these road wheels would move exactly the same as these road wheels. So that's the major flaw with the Sherman tank there. So out of all the tanks on there, this Abrams is going to be the best one and the best bang for your buck for longevity. With this solid suspension here, stuff likes to break. So I hope this helps. And enjoy the RCs.